And we're back. I am BKP. Good morning from the office, our beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. We do this show every Friday morning, and we are just getting some things scheduled here. I'm here with my special guest co-host, Kristen Berry. Kristen, how are you?
I'm well. How's it going?
A little late this morning?
A little bit late, a little running late, yes.
So, have you ever been to beautiful downtown Blue Ridge?
Yes, I have, many times, but I still managed to make the circle several times.
You managed to make the circle?
Yeah.
And you parked over here in front of Tupelo Tea?
I did.
Do you like tea?
Yes and no. I have to be in the mood for it.
Oh, I'll tell you what, when Donna and Tom, they have a whole wall in there they're getting ready to open in a couple weeks of honey.
Nice.
From all over. I mean, international, everything, honey. And they're going to have little tasting areas.
That'll work.
So let's talk about health and fitness. What do you do, Kristen?
I am a Zumba instructor.
Zumba instructor.
Yes. Do you know anything about Zumba?
I tried it one time. I got hurt. I tried a class one time, and it was tough.
It might not be for men. Not that you
really?
guys, yes, not that you guys can't keep up with us in fitness, but I've not seen.
Really, we just got started here, and you're already going there. It might, okay, all right. 30 seconds in, it might not be for you. Okay, but tell us a little bit now.
It helps to have a little bit of rhythm, natural rhythm. If you've got that, you can definitely make it through a Zumba class.
Write that down, Lonnie. 1 minute. I don't know if it's for me. Checking if I have rhythm.
You're acting like we didn't know this already.
You're acting like I didn't know.
We've heard you try to sing.
How did you get into health and fitness? I mean, what have you always been involved in health and fitness?
Not necessarily. I mean, I've always worked out, but I never thought about getting certified. I'm also NASM certified, which is for personal training, but I never really thought that much about it until our boy went off to college, and all of our focus was on him, and after that, it was like, now what? And he works out all the time, so that being said, I wanted to catch up with him and get educated, so I went ahead and got certified, and really Zumba didn't happen until a couple of years later. I used to just take the class for fun, and then I just sort of slid into that certification, and a year later I decided to actually do something with it. So being a Zumba instructor is not easy.
Not easy. How many classes a week do you do?
I do 2. No, I take that back. 3.
3 classes a week?
Yes.
And what about, I seen some things on your website. You got a website. What's the name of your website?
Sixpackchicks.com.
Okay.
Yes. You can get a 6-pack doing Zumba, actually.
Okay. The name of the website?
Again, sixpackchicks.com.
Okay.
That's the number 6.
But you have some videos on there of some of your
I do.
Healthy eating, diet things, stuff like that.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you do, or as far as your diet and exercise that you work?
I really believe in everything in moderation. I am not a strict clean eater. I'm not a paleo diet person. Everything in moderation. I have my great days, and I have my junk days. It's not unknown for me to down an entire can of Pringles potato chips. So I just don't do it often. I'd say I eat right 85% of the time.
Yeah, we have to be careful because we have this frozen yogurt place right behind us, and they have like 40 toppings, and I had to check it out last week. Yeah. So we have to be careful of that. What are some of the other things? I seen some pictures. We did not go over some of the topics. Just going with it this morning. I seen some pictures of you shooting a gun.
What?
Did I see something?
Did you think I was really shooting the gun? Maybe I fired one shot. Our son is very knowledgeable in that department. I am not, but I go along for the ride, and he and my husband shoot, and that's their hobby. I think I planned that picture just so, and I don't even think the gun was cocked and ready to go, which my son pointed out. He was like, everybody's going to know you're not really shooting. And I said, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It only matters how the picture looks. So no, I can't say I'm really into that.
You also write a blog?
I do, yes. I write for my own website, just talking about basic fitness, and I'll throw on some recipes here and there. I just, I do what I can to help people stay motivated, which is in itself difficult. You can personal train people all day long, but it doesn't necessarily make them motivated.
So now you are a writer. You've written several articles in the past. What is some of the work you've done?
I have written for Coming Patch. I had a weekly parenting column. I've written some health columns. I've written for Huffington Post. Mostly I like to write about what gets to me. I've covered debates, I've done all that, but mostly I like to write about something that inspires me. In which case, for Huffington Post, it was, are you familiar with Save the Horses?
Yes, I've heard, yes, I am. Not as probably as familiar or up to it, but I do. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that is run by Cheryl Flanagan, and she takes on horses that are either abused or neglected. So it's kind of like a little utopia for animals, and some of those horses just wander around freely there. Some you can get close to, some you cannot, depending on what they've been through, but she is nonprofit and just does an amazing job trying to rescue and save horses. And that's the article I had written for Huffington Post. That was a few years ago. Just a lot of people don't know and don't care, which is sad, but when you consider the things that animals, not just horses, but many animals go through, it's really nice to know that somebody is out there providing a safe haven for them.
Okay, well, did I tell you I talk a lot of politics?
Yes. I try to steer clear, but
why?
I'll engage if you want me to.
Engage, well, all right, well, let's do this. Let's, do you know who the candidates are?
For the presidential election?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, I just checked it.
Yes.
Just checking.
I know who the front runners are at this time.
At this time?
Yes, at this time.
Oh, I like how you say that, at this time. Do you think Hillary has to be concerned with Bernie Sanders?
No. No, I don't. And as far as Hillary goes, I don't like her. I don't like her. If you want me to talk about that, I will.
Okay, I tell you what, Lonnie, let's take a break so I can get ready, because I just found something. Let's take a quick break. We come back. I didn't know she was going to tell me she didn't like Hillary. I didn't think we would ever find anybody that didn't like Hillary.
I don't like her at all.
Go to break,
and I'm
we'll
happy to tell you why.
We'll go to break right now. We'll be back with my co-host Kristen Berry right after these messages. Lonnie.
Switch and save at Shattenkirk Ford. Find quality pre-owned trucks under $20,000, and not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. Shop the best selection of certified pre-owned Fords in the area. Switch today and shop our network of over 500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We'll even deliver it to you. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with Shattenkirk Customer Care, which offers you extra protection for no extra charge. Make the switch to Shattenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at ShattenkirkFordJasper.com. Announcing Pizza Hut's new Applewood smoked bacon and melty cheese, stuffed in the crust. Pizza Hut's bacon stuffed crust pizza is here, now with Applewood smoked bacon and loaded with cheese in one irresistible crust. Just $12.99, only at Pizza Hut. You're baking me crazy.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey in Elgin.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Only Pizza Hut delivers 2 medium pizzas any way you want for just $6.99 each. Get any 2 freshly made pizzas with high quality, fresh ingredients and sauce made with California vine ripened tomatoes. Now get your favorite specialty recipes like meat lovers, backyard barbecue chicken, or 5-pepper pepperoni. So you never have to compromise with any quality toppings, any crust, any specialty. Anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas, just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Days ahead. Truck Month is back at your new Days Chevrolet in Jasper with savings up to $8,000 off MSRP. Right now, get a roomy new Chevy Equinox for just $23,200, or get Days max discount on a new Silverado Crew Cab, just $31,900, plus instant easy credit with Days Fast Track Credit Center. But these Truck Month savings won't last long. Get to Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where Chevy cars and trucks cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Okay, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We're here from downtown, broadcasting beautiful Blue Ridge Shops at Sycamore Crossing right here downtown. And I'm with Kristen Berry that is co-hosting with me here today. Before we left for the break, I'm trying to feel out here, what direction we can go in, what can we talk about. And now, a minute ago, when we first opened up, you let me know that, you have to have a rhythm and, maybe Zumba's not for all guys. So I'm trying to figure out what can you and I really talk about that. And I said Hillary. What? And you said you didn't like Hillary. But wait a minute. Yeah, but let me set this up. You said you didn't like Hillary. But you're going against all of the media, what they're saying out there. See, I don't know, you're a woman. No, wait a minute, let me set this up. You're a woman. Women are supposed to love Hillary and all this stuff.
Why?
Why do you not like Hillary?
I have a really, really simple reason.
Why?
Okay. let me get this straight. We're supposed to let her lead the nation when she doesn't have enough backbone to stand up to her man after what happened. We don't need to talk about that. Can't stand up to her man, submits, slides under. You're going to lead the nation? No, you're not. You are not a woman.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now wait, you're going places, and we can discuss that. So, stand up to your man. What's that mean? I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, come on. It might have people that don't know what we're talking about. What is stand up to your man?
I just want to know why she stayed with him. It can't be love. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's... I can't respect... I respect what he did more than I respect the fact that she stayed with him. Does that make sense?
I don't know that I would say the word respect, but I understand where you're going. He did what he did. But the fact that she stayed there
is pitiful. Pitiful. You're not fit to lead a nation. You're not.
You're not fit to lead a nation.
No.
What about Donald Trump?
Fit.
Fit?
Very. Yes. Very. Not afraid to stand up to anyone.
Now, wait a minute. Lonnie, she's going against all the polling. She's going against all the professionals. She's going against everything we've been told by the media. So could they be wrong? So Donald Trump is fit to lead the nation?
Yes.
Why do you feel he's fit to lead the nation?
Because he's not afraid. He has backbone. He's not afraid to say the first thing that comes to his mind. And personally, I don't have a problem with anything he said about women or any derogatory comments about women. I don't. Because you know what? Everybody is thinking the same thing that he's saying. He's just able to say it. Period. And if you're able to do that, then in my opinion, you're able to lead the nation because you're not afraid, you're not intimidated.
You know what I like most about our conversation here, Kristen, is you and I did not discuss this.
I know.
We didn't discuss this. We've been talking about some other things with veterannews.com and some writing, and you and I have been discussing some other things of, how you may be able to be a part of what we got going on. But we never once had a political discussion, did we?
No.
And we never discussed Hillary or Donald Trump till this morning.
No.
And I had no idea how you felt. You could have come on here and said, I love Hillary Clinton.
We could have talked about Zumba all morning long, which wouldn't have been as much fun, but...
Wouldn't have been as much fun?
Not as much, no.
I think we should do a Zumba class out here in this plaza.
I think we could completely do that.
Out here in this plaza?
Yeah.
So if we set it up and get some people to come up here on a Friday morning, we could do that?
I think so, yes. Yes.
I think so.
Do we have active people up here in this area?
Oh,
I saw some people running. I saw some Beats headphones out there.
So we'll get the word out. That's something that may be happening right here on this plaza. We're going to get some activity. Now, just like I told you, we're going to be here every Friday morning. Every Friday morning, we're going to be here from 8 to 11, and we're going to have different guests every week and things going on. If you would like to come and play some live music, love to have you on the show. Or if you would just like to be one of our guests, get in touch with me, 706-889-9700. That's our show phone number, 706-889-9700. Or also email me at chief@veterannews.com. Donald Trump is fit to lead the nation because he has backbone and he's saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah, and you know what? It's far more respectable, I think, to be a serial monogamist than what Bill is, which is a continual cheater. But to stay with somebody like that, going back to Hillary, how does this make you strong? Show me how this makes you a strong person. Does it take strength? No, you stayed because of how it looks. And I don't know what goes on behind closed doors with those two, but it can't be good. There can't be any.
And you don't want this person that can't handle that to lead your country.
You know what? It's how can I say this? It makes all women look stupid. Period.
Interesting. Well, then why do you think that at her rallies these women have why do you think they just act like nothing happened and they stand behind her on stage?
Because people are lemmings like that. That's what they do. I can't say it any simpler than that. Don't you agree?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But you know what? I am not able to bring our audience the discussion concerning Hillary Clinton from a woman's point of view, and that's what I'm enjoying this morning, is hearing your point of view. All right, so do you think the polls are wrong when it says that Donald Trump is really hurting with women out there as far as the vote? Do you think those polls are wrong?
No, they're probably right. However, given that it's a man's world, he will probably take the win, and I hope he does.
So you hope he's the next president of the United
Yes,
States?
I really do. I really do.
And not Hillary Clinton?
And not Hillary. I can't... And I don't want to sound hateful, but I can't stand the sound of her voice. I can't stand anything about her.
How do you really feel about her? I mean, we were just scratching the surface.
Let me clarify how I really feel. I don't...
Her voice?
Yeah, I don't respect her.
But she has a great laugh.
I disagree. Can I disagree again?
Yeah. Bernie Sanders, does he say anything that of interest at all?
No, I'm not interested in Bernie Sanders on any level. I'm just not.
On no level?
No.
Okay. Well,
indifference.
Huh?
I have indifference. And I can't, when you have indifference, there's no competing with that. It's better to have a little bit of hate, a lot of hate, or a lot of love, but indifference, no.
Well, what about young people? The polling is, I come from a generation that, you worked your way through college. And if you worked hard in school, you could achieve to where you could get scholarship money. But free college, don't you believe everything in your life you have to have what they call skin in the game to have respect for what you're doing?
Yes. What do you want to know about young people? What I think about why they don't vote, or
no, why they are following Bernie Sanders? I mean, he's polling high with young people, and most of it is the thought of free college.
College should be free, but it's never going to be. And mind you, these are the young people that actually are educated and are voting, because the reality is most of them are not. And they don't care, and it's not that they're lazy, but give them something to care about. And this group that is voting and that is supporting Sanders, they have a stake in it. They want a free education. The premise is give people something. Give people something to care about. Don't ask people to go out and vote on a promise that you're making that you're probably not going to deliver on. Personally, I think maybe people should be paid to vote. You should get something back for voting.
So go around and give everybody a 20 and say, I'll go vote.
Yeah, because let me get this right. You want me to get in my car and go down to the polls. You want me to wait in the line, and you want me to vote. And I have to do that for free? On a promise that you're probably not going to deliver?
Well, I think the candidates, I think it all gets down to the fact that these candidates make promises after promises after promises, and people are like, yeah, okay, they keep telling me that if I want to make change, it's at the ballot box, and I keep going, and really? Okay, let's not get back to Hillary Clinton. We know you don't like Hillary Clinton. We know you don't like, I have often said, but, I feel like I have been told that, I don't have the right to discuss it because, women's issues are just that, and I don't have the right to say anything. But I've often thought, okay, I'm going to go another level.
Okay.
There's a line of women that say that they were raped by Bill Clinton. That's what they say.
You know what? There's a lot of women that say they were raped by Bill Cosby.
Right.
Now, here's the deal. Can we switch to Bill?
Go.
In relation to that? Okay. We have women who are grown up, full-grown women now. And here's the story. Well, when I was 16, I went to see Mr. Cosby for such and such, and he gave me a drink. And I woke up I was undressed. And I didn't say anything at the time, and then he invited me again, and when I went back the second time, stop, right there. Stop right there. I will tell you that when I was 16, if Bill Cosby or anybody that much older than me, I don't care who it was, asked me for a drink, okay, there's a red flag right there. That's not happening, and at 16, you know what's going on. You do, trust me, I did. So you don't say yes in the first place unless you have some kind of a ulterior motive yourself to be with them. You definitely don't say yes a second time. You definitely don't get on TV 30 years later and, oh, I was victimized. No, you weren't. You did it to yourself.
Wow.
Is that a bad thing to say?
No, I'm
I don't have any sympathy for those women. I just don't.
I keep thinking to myself, hey, you know what? I keep thinking, well, wait a minute. You went to somebody's room, okay, and,
you weren't picking up on that?
Yeah,
that might not
they
be a
invited
good
you
idea?
up, and second of all, you went a second time, really?
Yeah.
And so forth. So I have to say, I can't come out and agree with that. You can say that, and I get in trouble if I say that.
Am I going to get in trouble?
No, you can't get socket. You get in trouble. We're coming.
Haters.
Huh?
I'll have haters.
Haters.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's good. That's good for business to have.
Yeah, and I've learned that you can't even tweet your opinion these days. You can't Instagram. You can't comment on Instagram unless it's warm and fuzzy and happy.
Warm and fuzzy and happy?
Yeah.
Why? What will they do?
No, you just get hate messages and
hate messages.
Yes. People will call you out on your opinion, and they'll do whatever they can to make it go viral. So I try to lay low, but I did not do that today.
Okay, no, you did not do that today. You went straight with Bill Cosby, Hillary Clinton, and I think hey, look, I've enjoyed it. I could not say these things, and you did. I think you're 100% right as far as I think you're 100% right that Donald Trump is saying things that we've been wanting to say.
Yeah. Let him go ahead and cut down the women if he has to. Really, it's okay. It's all good.
Just say what he wants.
Yeah. I'm sure
Backbone.
that if every person said, you know what? I thought the same thing first, but I just didn't want to come out with it.
I thought the same thing. I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say it. I was just too afraid to say it.
Just too afraid to say it.
Everybody's thinking the same thing he says, though, already. So isn't it great to have somebody who actually comes out and says it for us?
Don't you?
That's why I like him.
Because he comes out and says things for us that we're thinking.
Yeah.
And that's why you like it.
Yeah, and he's okay with getting in trouble about it. He's okay with it.
Does he not make you nervous because Hillary Clinton is coming out and saying he shouldn't? The guy's a billionaire, so obviously he's been able to make money and control himself and, not overreact to situations, but they keep coming out and saying his attitude of in your face is, scaring world leaders and,
No, it's not scaring world leaders. Matter of fact, China refers to Hillary as what? The Iron Lady? Is that right? I can't remember the term that they gave her. But they would rather deal with Donald Trump. And the reason why is they are able to see that, yes, he fires off and says the first thing that comes to mind. But the more important aspect about him and his ability to lead the nation is that he understands it's a business.
He understands it's a business.
He understands it's a business. And so China feels they are more in a comfort zone dealing with him than they would be with Hillary.
Kristen Berry has been my co-host this morning. She came out of the box with some things I wasn't expecting, but I love it. I love it. I love it.
You thought we were going to talk about Zumba.
Well, we are. We're going to close today talking about that. I have a 10 o'clock guest coming in. We have a guest coming in. Trucks delivering in the background, but we're going to take a brief break. We have a 10 o'clock guest. Gabe Northern, former NFL football player, Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings, played college football at LSU. We're going to talk about college football, pro football, and after the NFL. So we're going to talk to Gabe about all those things as soon as we get back. here in Blue Ridge. And then Kristen and I are going to come back, wrap up the show. We're going to wrap up the show, talk about some more things, talk about how nice it would be out here in this plaza, maybe doing a Zumba class.
Maybe.
Okay, we'll be back after this break. We'll have Gabe Northern with us, and then Kristen will join us when we wrap up the show. Lonnie, take. Folks, there's no better way to close the show than with my white strawberry Tupelo tea. I can't wait for 3 weeks. I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to have these on my desk. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office downtown Blue Ridge. I'm going to have this on my desk, and I personally want to. I'm not really a tea drinker, Kristen. I'm here with my co-host. We're wrapping up the show, first time, Kristen Berry. It's just, if you would have said 3 or 4 weeks ago, what's your favorite tea? It just wasn't me. But our friends here, Donna and Tom, they have the press in there, and this is a nice iced tea this morning. I like it.
You like it? Is it good? Is it caffeine?
Well, I find out that there's a lot of teas that have natural appetite suppressants, and a lot of natural good things about certain tea. So, and they know all that. Health and fitness. What did you say you wanted to talk about before we close? You said you wanted to talk about an expo.
Yes, I'd like to talk about an expo that will be hosted incoming at the Lanier Tech Conference Center, January 14th, 2017. Website will be up June 10th. So all I want to say is Real Fit Expo.
Real Fit Expo.
Emphasis
Remember that.
on real and sustainable fitness. And by that, I mean, if you're in the industry, and if not, I'll explain this to you. We're going to have 2 physique shows. We don't want people who are bulking and shredding
wait a minute, slow down.
We want real fit.
If I'm in the industry, physique shows, Lonnie, first, I don't have rhythm, maybe Zumba's not for men, and then we close the show talking about a physique.
One more thing that you
right?
don't know about. Okay. I'm only adding that to Zumba because you said you didn't know that much about it. So
okay, so what's the expo?
Real Fit Expo.
Real Fit Expo.
And the emphasis again on real, and that means sustainable, and by that we mean tell me the program you're on again.
Advocare.
Yeah, okay. By real, what do we look like in real life? Not on the cover of a muscle magazine, which is photoshopped, which is not reality, and it's very sad to see lay people try to emulate that. It's very sad to see professionals try to emulate themselves on the cover of a magazine because it's not real. So by sustainable fitness, we mean, again, everything in moderation. We're not extreme this way or that way. We're just real. We've maintained a healthy lifestyle for some time. We're not bulking and shredding for body shows. And by that, I mean, we're not upping our weight and then shredding it down in preparation for a physique show, which I don't want to throw any shadows on the industry, but I just think it's imperative that people understand what it really truly means to be fit. And the only way to do that is to really truly live it every day. So, Real Fit Expo.
Well, I have always said life's not a magazine cover.
It's not.
And whether it's fitness or some other things, magazine covers are a lot of times something that's been created.
Yes. It's sad when we look at a picture of ourselves and say, wow, I wish I really looked like that. Can't we just be who we really are? And particularly this applies to women more than any other group I can think of.
Real. Okay.
Real.
Now.
Real, Brian.
Before we close up, our friends here at Tupelo Tea, I asked Tom, I said, don't you think this plaza would be great if one Friday morning we were doing a Zumba class? He said, yeah, let's do it. So I kind of like it out here. I think we'll talk about maybe in the future doing something out here in the plaza where we invite some people down.
I think that would be so fun. We talked about Zumba, yoga, football. all together.
Did you you had a chance to meet with Gabe?
Yes, I did, and Gabe and I are already brainstorming what we can do right here. So, yeah.
You and Gabe. So we and there's the train, folks. It's not Blue Ridge. If you don't hear the train in the background, the great scenic Blue Ridge Scenic Railroad. Great to hear that. So what you're telling me is it's that we possibly could come out here one Friday morning and have yoga and Zumba and a little bit of everything.
I think we're gonna have Zumba. Anybody can come, guys and girls, but we want to appeal to everybody. So we're gonna do Zumba, football, yoga. We're gonna have a fusion day.
Well, wait a minute. Now, I asked you about sports the other day, and you said, I don't really know. And now all of a sudden,
well, that's where Gabe comes in. He's going to bring the football.
Brings the football.
Yes.
Brings the Zumba.
Yes.
Bring the yoga. What do I do? Just show up?
Yeah, you just show up because we're gonna educate you just like you educate us on politics, but we're gonna educate you and we're gonna get you in one of those classes, maybe even Zumba.
Politics. I'm okay. Well, we'll have a... Folks, you'll never know what we're going to be doing here on Fridays. That's why you're going to want to tune in every Friday morning. We're here from 8 to 11. We're in downtown Blue Ridge. We've really enjoyed being here. This is our first Friday. Now, last week we were here Thursday. It was a test run we did Thursday because you could not get another person here Friday night. They had a big grand opening here for the shops at Sycamore Crossing, beautiful downtown. Now, when we start at 8 o'clock in the morning, I get up here at 6:30. Lonnie, we just, I keep watching, hoping his little car will show up sooner or later. But I get up here at 6:30 and I set up and I listen to this city get started. It's a beautiful little town, isn't it?
It is so beautiful, and if you haven't ridden the train, we've done it, and it's just a great time.
You enjoy riding the train?
Yes, it's great in the fall.
In the fall?
Yes. If you haven't ridden the Blue Ridge train, you have to try it. It's so much fun.
And what did you enjoy about the fall? The change of the leaves changing, the colors?
Mostly I enjoyed that our boy, who is now a college graduate and working, mostly I enjoyed that he was with us, and it was just so much fun. He was little then.
So?
Like 10.
They grow up. I'm not talking about that. We don't talk. It's one thing we don't do on the show, talk age. We don't talk about that. Folks, so many great places to eat and shop here in downtown Blue Ridge. And we start here at 8 o'clock. And I think Kristen will tell you that we have, now it's starting to get busy. We're seeing people visiting that are walking up and down the streets of the sidewalk. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon here. Come and enjoy the train. Now, we're going to be back Monday morning in the office, and just a couple of show notes here before we close. Carlene, somebody might be asking, well, wait a minute, I thought it's Friday, where's Carla's Corner? Carla's Corner will now be Mondays at 8:30. Well, I thought Carlene, my AdvoCare coach, was there Monday at 8:30. She is going to move to another day that we're discussing now, but where's Carlene at? I'm going to answer that. Carlene's youngest son just graduated from high school, and she was busy with that. And then her and Robert have had some trips that they went on and some things that they were doing in their business. So we had to take a couple weeks off while they were traveling, and their son graduated. So we will be back next week. Next week we will be back with Carlene Ferguson. That is my AdvoCare coach that we discuss our health and fitness and dieting for 30 minutes. And Carla's Corner will be 8:30 on Monday. So follow us on Facebook, FetcherNews.com. Follow us on Facebook. And also follow us on Twitter at Fetcher News. And we'll put all this up. Carla's Corner will be back 8:30 on Mondays, every Monday. And we will be here on Blue Ridge on Fridays. Come down and join us, say hello. And here's an opportunity. Do you have any products from health and fitness that you want to give a plug? Your website, Facebook, anything like that you'd like to share?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I would. I have a friend of mine who started a supplement company, and everything is organic. Good practice manufactured, which is a very nice certification to have when you're in the supplement industry, and it is called Eternal Labs. Great stuff, great recovery mix. If you are into lifting and working out hard, Eternal Labs.
Okay.
Go there.
Keep that up. And Kristen will be back with us again here real soon. And we found out today, let's just leave on a couple of facts. Let's just put our bullet points together. You don't like Hillary. Well,
no,
okay, right.
I'm sorry I said that.
No. You like Donald Trump.
I do.
Okay. We're good with that. You don't like that bumblebee flying around.
He left. I'm good.
He left,
yeah,
so we're good
I don't
with
think
that.
it was the stinging kind. Anyway.
You think if the young ladies went to Bill Cosby's room once, they should have known why they were going the second time.
And I don't think you should have been pretending that you were naive the first time, because at 16 you know what you're doing. I know I did.
Can I say this because you brought it up? So if you go to Bill Cosby's room and you wake up and your clothes are not the same as when you got there, you should pick up on something happened.
It's kind of a red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah, a little bit glaring, maybe. Maybe you shouldn't go back again. Maybe you should tell your parents. Maybe you shouldn't have gone in the first place. Because if you're not down with knowing what's going on from the moment it starts, then I don't know. Time for some street smarts.
Street smarts. That's it. We're leaving you now. We're going to close here Friday. And again, we'll be back next Friday from downtown Blue Ridge. But Monday morning, I will be back in the office at 8 a.m. Don't miss Good Morning from the Office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Don't forget now, another programming note, that we will be doing the morning newscast. Kevin Hensley, the Morning Report, will be Monday through Thursday from 10 to 11. So if you tuned in at 10 o'clock and you were saying, hey, where's Kevin in the Morning Report? On Fridays, 8 to 11, I'm going to be doing that here in Blue Ridge. But Monday through Thursday, North Georgia's only live online morning newscast, the Morning Report, will be back with Kevin Hensley next week. We are in some talks with some other people about some independent shows. It's something we have coming up that we talked about several weeks ago. We're going to be doing Colonel Oscar Poole at Poole's Barbecue. We're going to be announcing the schedule next week, sometime next week. We're going to be doing some Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Saturday morning, 1-hour shows live. They will run all week long on FYN TV, but we're going to be doing a live show, Ralph Barker and myself, on Saturday mornings, and we're going to be doing some roundtable discussions. Hey, we're going to start with the first one. I think the topic is going to be your money, the Federal Reserve. That might be our first topic on our roundtable on Saturday. Kristen, thank you for coming up today.
Thank you for having me.
And I look forward to our afternoon as we talk about some other things we got going on at FetcherNews.com. And and Gabe, I'm glad you and Gabe were able to get together.
Me too.
We got some exciting stuff happening. I'm your host, BKP, here with Kristen Berry, and we're out, and we'll see you Monday morning. Lonnie, take us out of here.